So I'm often asked, why should I go to an international conference? And I have a story that really sums up why I love to go to the international conference. And so when I was going to Toronto, our club had decided to take silicone wristbands that had the End Polio Now logo and then Fairview Heights Rotary Club on it. And our goal, because there was I think 4 or 5 of us from our club in Toronto, was to hand those out to enough people that would show up in every country that they would have one. And so during the conference, anytime I'd look around, I'd start handing them out to the people around me. So we're in a general session in Toronto with I think there was like 12,000 people in the auditorium at that time, and I'm handing them around to the people, and I turn to hand one to this woman behind me, and I see her name tag in it, and on the name it said her home club, which was Cedars, Lebanon. And I got thinking, I'm like, Cedars, Lebanon, I know this club. Several years earlier, we did a water project with them, and we were the club from the U.S. and then there, and they were doing 3 water filtration systems for schools, and they were absolutely incredible partners. They got their paperwork done quickly, they kept good communication, they sent us pictures. It was just really nice working with them. And so I asked the woman, I said, by any chance, did your club work on a water project where you put filtration systems in the 3 schools? And she said, yeah, actually we did. She goes, we were a pretty new club at the time, and she was a new member to the club, and she was actually one of the signers, which is really amazing that, here we are, we're both, hundreds, in her case, thousands of miles from home, and we just so happened to meet up. And she was the only one from her club who was at the conference that year. And that's when you realize you make connections in Rotary, and it's amazing what happens. It was nice. We ended up having a really nice conversation and exchanged email addresses, and to me, that's the part that I love about going to the international conference, is that you get to meet people, you get to meet new people. Sometimes you meet people you don't know you've met kind of before, and other times you just get to meet people you see all the time, but you always enjoy hanging out with them. So if you have the opportunity, I highly recommend. Calgary's coming up. I know I'm going to be there. I know there's going to be a lot of people there. It's going to be fun. So come join us.